Psalms 1 through 30. How happy is one who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, or stand in the pathway of sinners, or sit in the company of mockers. Instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. He is like a tree planted beside flowing streams that bears its fruit in its season, and whose leaves does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. The wicked are not like this. Instead, they are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand up in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to ruin. Why do the nations rage and peoples plot in vain? The king of the earth take their stand, and the rulers conspire together against the Lord and his anointed one. Let's tear off their chains and throw their ropes off of us. The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord ridicules them. And then he speaks to them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath. I have installed my king on Zion, my holy mountain. I will declare the Lord's decree. He said to me, "You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your inheritance and the ends of the earth your possession. You will break them with an iron scepter. You will shatter them like pottery." So now, kings, be wise, and receive instruction, you judges of the earth. Serve the Lord of reverential awe, and rejoice without trembling. And pay homage to the Son who will be angry, and you will perish in your rebellion. For his anger may ignite at any moment. All who take refuge in him are happy. Lord, how my foes increase. There are many who attack me. Many say about me, there is no help for him in God. But you, Lord, are a shield around me. I glory in the one who lifts my head. I cry aloud to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not be afraid of thousands of people who have taken their stand against me on every side. Rise up, O Lord. Save me, my God. You strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation brings to the Lord. May your blessings be on your people. Answer me when I call, God, who vindicates me. You freed me from my affliction. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. How long, exalted ones, will my honor be insulted? How long will you love what is worthless and pursue a lie? Now that the Lord has set apart the faithful for himself, the Lord will hear when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. On your bed, reflect in your heart and be still. Offer sacrifices in righteousness and trust in the Lord. Many are asking, who can show any good? Let the light of your face shine on us, Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and new wine abound. I will both lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, Lord, will make me live in safety. Listen to my words, Lord. Consider my sighing. Pay attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for I pray for you. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I plead to you, my case to you, and watch expectantly. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil cannot dwell in you. The boastful cannot stand in your sight. You hate all evildoers who destroy those who tell lies. The Lord abhors violent and treacherous people. But I enter your house. By the abundance of your faithful love, I bow down toward your holy temple. I reverential awe of you. Lord, lead me in your righteousness because of my adversaries. Make your way straight before me. For there is nothing reliable in what they say. Destruction is within them. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongues. Punish them, God. Let them fall by their own schemes. Drive them out because of their many crimes, for they rebel against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. May the shelter of them and May those who love your name boast about you. For the Lord bless the righteous one. You surround him with favor like a shield. Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger. Do not discipline me in your wrath. Be gracious to me, for I am weak. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are shaking. When my whole being is shaking with terror, and you, Lord, how long? Turn, Lord, rescue me. Save me because of your faithful love, for there is no remembrance of you in death. Who can thank in you in Sheol? I am weary from my groaning. With my tears I dampen my bed and drench my couch every night. My eyes are swollen from grief. They grow old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, evildoers, for the Lord has heard the sound of my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea for help. The Lord accepts my prayer. All my enemies will be ashamed and shake with terror. They will turn back and suddenly be disgraced. Lord my God, I seek refuge in you. Save me from all my pursuers and rescue me, or they will tear me like a lion, ripping me apart with no one to rescue me. Lord my God, I have done this. If there is injustice in my hands, if I have done harm to one, have peace with me, or has plundered my adversary without cause, may an enemy pursue and overtake me. May he trample me to the ground and leave my honor in the dust. Rise up, Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up against the fury of my adversaries. Wake for me. You have ordained my judgment. Let the assembly of the peoples gather around you. Take your seat on high over it. The Lord judges the peoples. Vindicate me, Lord, according to my righteousness and my integrity. Let the evil of the wicked come to an end, but establish the righteousness. The one who examines the thoughts of the emotions is the righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is righteous judge, and God who shows his wrath every day. If anyone does not respond, he will sharpen his sword. He has strung his bow and made it ready. He has prepared his deadly weapons. He tips his arrows with fire. See, the wicked one is pregnant with evil, conceives trouble, and gives birth to deceit. He dug a pit and hollowed it out, but fell into the hole he has made. His trouble comes back to his own head, his own violence down on his head. I will thank the Lord for his righteousness. I will sing about the name of the Lord Most High. Lord our God, how magnificent is your name through the earth, for you have recovered the heavens with your majesty. From the mouths of the infants and nursing babies you have established a stronghold. On account of your adversaries, in order to silence the enemy and avenger. When I observe your heavens and the work of your fingers, the moons and the stars which you have set in place, what is a human being that you remember him, the son of a man, that you look after him? You made him little less than God, and crowned him with glory and honor. You made him ruler over the works of your hands, and put everything under his feet, all the sheep and oxen, as well as the animals in the wild, and the birds of the sky, and the fish in the sea that pass through the currents of the seas. Lord our God, how magnificent is your name throughout the earth. I will thank the Lord with all my heart. I will declare all your wondrous works. I will rejoice and boast about you. I will sing about your name Most High. When my enemies retreat, they stumble and perish before you. For you have upheld my just cause. You are seated on your throne as a righteous judge. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have erased their name forever and ever. The enemy has come to eternal ruin. You have uprooted the cities, and the very memory of them has perished. But the Lord sits enthroned forever. He has established his throne for judgment. He judges the world in his righteousness. He executes judgments from the nations with fairness. The Lord is a refuge of my king, persecuted a refuge in my times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you, because you have not abandoned those who seek you, Lord. Sing to the Lord who dwells on Zion. Proclaim his deeds against the nations. For the one who seeks an accounting for bloodshed remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the oppressed. Be gracious to me, O Lord. Consider my affliction at the hands of those who hate me. Lift me up from the gates of death, so that I may declare all your praises. I will rejoice in your salvation within the gates of the daughter Zion. The nations have fallen into the pit they made. Their foot is caught in the net they have concealed. The Lord has made himself known. He has executed justice, snaring the wicked by the word of their hands. The wicked will return to Sheol, all the nations that forget God. For the needy will not always be forgotten. The hope of the oppressed will not perish forever. Rise up, O Lord. Do not let mere humans prevail. Let the nations be judged in your presence. Put terror in them, Lord. Let the nations know that they are only humans. Lord, why do you stand so far away? Why do you hide in the times of trouble? In arrogance, the wicked relentlessly pursue their victims. Let them be caught in the schemes they have devised. For the wicked one boasts about his own cravings. The one who is greedy curses and despises the Lord. In all his scheming, the wicked person arrogantly thinks, there's no accountability since there's no God. His ways are always secure. Their lofty judgments have no effect on him. He scoffs all his adversaries. He says to himself, I will never be moved. From generation to generation without calamity. Cursing, deceit, and violence fill his mouth. Trouble and malice are under his tongue. He waits in ambush near settlements. He kills the innocent in secret places. His eyes are on the lookout for the helpless. He lurks in secret like a lion in the thicket. He lures in order to seize a victim. He seizes a victim and drags him out in his net. So he is oppressed and beaten down. Helpless people fall because of the wicked one's strength. He says to himself, God has forgotten. He hides his face and will never see. Rise up, O Lord God. Lift up your hand. Do not forget the oppressed. Why has the wicked person despised God? He says to himself, you will not demand an account, but you yourself have been in trouble and grief, observing it in order to take the matter into your hands. The helpless one entrusts himself to you. You are a helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked, evil person, until you look for his wickedness, but it can't be found. The Lord is king forever and ever. The nation will perish from his land. Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will strengthen their hearts. You will listen carefully, doing justice to the fatherless and oppressed, so that mere humans from the earth may terrify them no more. I have taken refuge in the Lord. How can you say to me, escape to the mountains like a bird? For there the wicked string bows. They put their arrows on bowstrings and shoot from the shadows at the upright in heart. When the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord, his throne is in heaven. His eyes watch. His gaze examines everyone. The Lord examines the righteous, but he hates the wicked and those who love violence. Let him rain burning coals and sulfur on the wicked. Let a scorching wind be portioned in their cup. For the Lord is righteous. He loves righteous deeds. The upright will see his face. Help, Lord, for there no faithful one remains. The loyal have disappeared from the human race. They lie to one another. They speak with flattering lips and deceptive hearts. May the Lord cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaks boastfully. They say, through our tongues we have power. Our lips are our own. Who can be our master? Because of the devastation of the needy and the groaning of the poor, I will now rise up, says the Lord. I provide safety to the one who longs for it. The words of the Lord are pure words, like silver refined in the earthen furnace, purified 7 times. You, Lord, will guard us. You protect us from the generation forever. The wicked prowl all around, and what is worthless is exalted by the human race. How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long will I store up anxious concerns within me, agony in my mind every day? How long will my enemy dominate me? Consider me and answer. I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock where I seek refuge, my shield and my horn of salvation, my stronghold. I called on the Lord who is worthy of praise, and I was saved from my enemies. The ropes of death were wrapped around me, the torrents of destruction terrified me. The ropes of Sheol entangled me, the snares of death confronted me. I called to the Lord in my distress, and I cried for my God for help. From his temple he heard my voice, and my cry to him reached his ears. The earth shook and quaked, the foundations of the mountains trembled. They shook because he burned with anger. Smoke arose from his nostrils, and consuming fire came from his mouth. Coals were set ablaze by it. He bent the heavens and came down. He total darkness beneath his feet. He rode on a cherub and flew, soaring on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his hiding place, storm clouds in his canopy around him. The radiance of his presence, his clouds swept onward with hail and blazing coals. The Lord thundered from heaven. The Most High made his voice heard. He shot his arrows and scattered them. He hurled lightning bolts and routed them. The depths of the sea became visible, the foundations of the world exposed. At your rebuke, Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils, he reached down on high and took hold of me. He pulled me out of my deep water. He rescued me from my powerful enemy and from those who hated me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out of the spacious place, and he rescued me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me. According to him my righteousness he repaid me, according to the cleanness of my hands. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not turned from the God to wickedness. Indeed, I let all his ordinances guide me, and he was not disregarded his statutes. I was blameless toward him, and kept myself from iniquity. So the Lord repaid me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his sight. With the faithful you prove yourself faithful, and with the blameless you prove yourself blameless. With the pure you prove yourself pure, and with the crooked you prove yourself shrewd. For you rescue and oppress people, but you humble those with haughty eyes. Lord, you light my lamp, my illuminates the darkness. With you I can attack a barricade, and with my God I can leap over a wall. God, was perfect. The word of the Lord is pure. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. For he who is a God beside the Lord, and who is a rock only our God. God, he clothes me with strength and made my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer and sets me securely on the heights. He trains my hands for war. My arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have given me the shield of your salvation. Your right hand upholds me, and your humility exalts me. You made a spacious place between me for my steps, and my ankles do not give way. I pursue my enemies and overtake them. I do not turn back until they are wiped out. I crush them, and they cannot get up. They fall beneath my feet. You have clothed me with strength for battle. You subdue my adversaries beneath me. You have made my enemies retreat before me, and annihilate those who hate me. They cry for help, but there is no one to save them. They cry to the Lord, but he does not answer them. I pulverize them like dust before the trample them like mud in the streets. You have freed me from the feuds among the people. You have appointed me the heads of nations. A people I have not known serve me. Foreigners submit me, cringing, and as soon as they obey me. Foreigners lose heart and come trembling from their foundations. The Lord lives. Blessed be my rock. The God of my salvation is exalted. God, he grants me vengeance and subdues people under me. He frees me from my enemies. You exalt me above my adversaries. You rescue me from violent men. Therefore, I will give thanks to you among the nations, Lord. I will praise about your name. He gives great victories to his king. He shows loyalty to his anointed, and David and his descendants forever. Heaven declares the glory of God and expands proclaim the works of his hands. Day after day they pour out speech. Night after night they communicate knowledge. There is no speech. There is no words. There is not a voice heard. Their message has gone out on the whole earth, and their words to the ends of the world. In the heavens he has pitched a tent for the sun, and like a bridegroom coming from his home, it rejoices like an athlete running a course. It rises from one end of the heavens and circles to the other end. Nothing is hidden from its heat. The instruction of the Lord is perfect, renewing one's life. The testimony of the Lord is trustworthy, making the inexperienced wise. The precepts of the Lord are right, making the heart glad. The command of the Lord is radiant, making the eyes lit up. The fear of the Lord is pure, ending forever. The ordinances of the Lord are reliable and altogether righteousness. They are more desirable than gold. There is abundance of pure gold, and sweeter than honey, dripping from a honeycomb. In addition, your servants are warned by them. In keeping them, there is an abundant reward. Who perceives his unintentional sins? Cleanse me from my hidden faults. Moreover, keep your servant from willful sins. Do not let them rule me, then I will be blameless and cleansed from blameless rebellion. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to you, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. May the Lord answer you in my day of trouble. May the name of Jacob's God protect you. May he send you from the sanctuary and sustain you from Zion. May he remember you all your offerings and accept your burnt offering. He may give you what your heart desires and fulfill your whole purpose. Let us shout for joy at your victory and lift the banner in the name of our Lord. May God fulfill your requests. That I know that the Lord gives me victory, and his anointed, he will answer him in the holiness of heaven, with mighty victories from his right hand. Some take pride in chariots and others in horses, but we take pride in the name of the Lord our God. They collapse and fall, but we rise and stand firm. Lord, give victory to the King. May he answer us on the day that we call. Lord, the King finds joy in our strength. How greatly he rejoices in our victory. You have given him his heart's desire and have not denied the request of his lips. For you meet me in his rich blessings. You have a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life and gave it to him, the length of his days forever and ever. His glory is great through your victory. His glory confer majesty and splendor on him. You give him blessings forever. You cheer him with joy in your presence. For the King relies on the Lord, through the faithful love of the Most High. He is not shaken. Your hand will capture all your enemies. Your right hand will seize those who hate you. You will make them burn like a fiery furnace when you appear. Lord will engulf them in his wrath, and fire will devour them. He will wipe their progeny from the earth, and their offspring from the human race. Though they intend to harm you, you devise a wicked plan, they will not prevail. Instead, you put them to the flight when you are ready, your bowstrings to shoot at them. Be exalted, Lord, in your strength. We will sing and praise your might. My God, why have you abandoned me? Why are you so far from deliverance and my words of groaning? My God, I cry by day, but you do not answer. By night, yet I have no rest. But you are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel. Our father trusted in you, and they trusted and you rescued them. They cried to you, and we were set free. They trusted in you, and were not disgraced. But I am a worm and not a man, scorned by mankind and despised by people. Everyone who sees me mocks me. They sneer and they shake their heads. He relies on the Lord. Let him save him. Let the Lord rescue him, since he takes pleasure in him. It was you who brought me out of the womb, making me secure from my mother's breast. I was given you at birth. You have been my God from my mother's womb. Don't be far from me, because distress is near and there's no one to help. Many bulls surround me, strong ones of Bashan encircle me. They open their mouths against me, lions mauling and roaring. I am poured like a water, and all my bones were disjointed. My heart was like wax, melting within me. My circle is dried up like baked clay. My tongue sticks to the roof of my mouth. You put me in the dust of death, for dogs have surrounded me. A gang of evildoers has closed in on me. They pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. They divide my garments among themselves, and they cast lots for my clothing. But you, Lord, don't be far away. My strength comes quickly to help me. Rescue my life from the sword, my only life from the power of these dogs. Save me from the lion's mouth, from the horns of the wild oxen. You answered me. I will proclaim your name to my brothers and sisters. I will praise you in the assembly. You who fear the Lord, praise him. All the descendants of Jacob honor him. All the descendants of Israel refer to him. And for he has not despised or abhorred the torment oppressed. He did not hide his face from him, but listened when he cried for help. I will give praise to the great assembly because of you. I will fulfill my vows before those who fear you. The humble will eat and be satisfied. Those who seek the Lord will praise him. May your hearts live forever. All the ends of the earth will remember the turn of the Lord, and all the families of nations will bow down before you. For kingship belongs to the Lord. He rules the nations. All who prosper on the earth will eat and bow down, and all those who go to the dust will kneel before him. Even the one who cannot preserve his life, their descendants will serve him. Their next generation will be told about the Lord. They will come and declare his righteousness to the people yet to be born, and they will declare what he has done. The Lord is my shepherd. I am what I need. He lets me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He renews my life. He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no danger. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You will prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy will pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I live. The earth and everything in it, the world and its inhabitants, belong to the Lord. For he has laid foundations of the seas and established it on the rivers. Who may ascend the mountains of the Lord? Who may stand in the holy place? The one who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not appealed to what is false, and who has not sworn deceitfully, he will receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. Such in the generation of those who inquire of him, who seek the face of the God of Jacob. Lift your heads, you gates. Rise up, ancient doors, the King of glory will come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift your heads, you gates, rise up, ancient doors, the King of glory will come in. Who is he, this King of glory? The Lord of armies, he is the King of glory. Lord, I appeal to you. My God, I trust in you. Do not let me be disgraced. Do not let my enemies gloat over me. No one who waits for you will be disgraced. Those who act treacherously without cause will be disgraced. Make your ways known. Make your ways known to me, Lord. Teach me our paths. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. Wait for you all along. Remember, Lord, your compassion and your faithful love, for they have existed from iniquity. Do not remember the sins of my youth, or my acts of rebellion in keeping with your faithful love. Remember me, because of your goodness, Lord. The Lord is good and upright, therefore he shows sinners the way. He leads the humble in what is right. He teaches them his way. All the Lord's ways show faithful love and truth to those who keep his covenant and decrees. Lord, for the sake of your name, forgive my iniquity, for it is immense. Who is the person who fears the Lord? He will show him the way he should choose. He will live a good life, and his descendants will inherit the land. The secret counsel of the Lord for those who fear him, and he reveals his covenant to him. My eyes are always on the Lord, for he will pull my feet out of the net. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am alone and afflicted. The distresses of my heart increase. Bring me out of my sufferings. Consider my afflictions and trouble, and forgive all my sins. Consider my enemies. They are numerous, but they hate me violently. Guard me and rescue me. Do not let me be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. May integrity and what is right watch over you, for I wait for you. God, redeem Israel from all its distresses. Vindicate me, Lord, because I have lived with integrity and trusted the Lord without wavering. Test me, Lord, and try me. Examine my heart and mind, for your faithful love guides me, and I live by your truth. I do not sit with the worthless or associate with the hypocrites. I hate a crowd of evildoers, and I do not sit with the wicked. I wash my hands in innocence and go around your altar, Lord, raising my voice in thanksgiving and telling about your wondrous works. Lord, I love the house where you dwell, the place where your glory resides. Do not destroy me along with sinners, or my life along with the men of bloodshed. And those hands are evil schemes, and those right hands are filled with bribes. But I live with integrity. Redeem me and be gracious to me. My foot stands on level ground. I will bless the Lord in his assemblies. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Whom shall I dread? When evildoers come against me and devour my flesh, my foes and my enemies stumble and fell. Though an army deploys against me, the heart will not be afraid. Though a war breaks out against me, I will be confident. I have asked one thing from the Lord, that is what I desire, to dwell in the house of my Lord all the days of my life, gazing on the beauty of the Lord, for seeking him in his temple, for he will conceal me in his shelter. In the day of the adversary, he will hide me under the cover of his tent. He will set me on a high rock, then my head will be high above my enemies around me. I will offer sacrifices in his tent. I will shout of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Lord, hear my voice when I call. Be gracious to me and answer me. My heart says this about you. Seek his face. Lord, I will seek your face. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not leave me or abandon me, God of my salvation. Even if my father and mother abandon me, the Lord cares for me. Because of my adversaries, show me your way, Lord, and lead me on a level path. Do not give me over the will of my foes, or false witnesses will rise up against me. Breathing violence, I am certain that I will see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living. Waiting for the Lord, be strong and let your heart be courageous. Wait for the Lord. Lord, I call to you, my rock, do not diff on me. If you remain silent to me, I will be like those going down to the pit. Listen to the sound of my pleading when I cry to you for help, when I lift my hands toward your holy sanctuary. Do not drag me away with the wicked, with the evildoers, who speak in friendly ways with their neighbors while malice in their hearts. Repeat them according to what they have done, and pay them according to the work of their hands. Give them back what they deserve, because they do not consider what the Lord has done. The work of his hands, he will tear them down and not rebuild them. Blessed be the Lord, for he has heard the sound of my pleading. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him. I am helped. Therefore, my heart celebrates, and I give thanks to him with my song. The Lord is the strength of his people. He is a stronghold of salvation for his anointed. Save your people, bless your possession, shepherd them, and carry them forever. Ascribe to the Lord your heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord in the glory due to his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. The voice of the Lord is above the waters, the glory of thunders. The Lord above the vast waters, the voice of the Lord in power, the voice of the Lord in splendor. The voice of the Lord breaks cedars. The Lord shatters the cedars of Lebanon. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf, and Sirion like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord flashes flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth, and the strips of the woodland bear. In his temple all cry, Glory! The Lord sits enthroned over the flooded. And the Lord sits enthroned, king forever. The Lord gives his people strength. The Lord blesses his people with peace. I will exalt you, Lord, because you have lifted me up and have not allowed my enemies to triumph over me. Lord, my God, I cried to you for help, and you healed me. Lord, you brought me up from Sheol. You spared me from among those going down to the pit. Sing to the Lord for his faithful ones, and praise his holy name. For his anger will last for only a moment, but his favor a lifetime. Weeping may stay overnight, but there is joy in the morning. When I was secure, I said, I will never be shaken. Lord, when you showed your favor, you made me stand like a strong mountain. When you hid your face, I was terrified. Lord, I called to you. I sought favor from my Lord. What gain is there in the death if I go down to the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will I proclaim your truth? Will it proclaim your truth? Lord, listen and be gracious to me. Lord, be my helper. You turned my lament into dancing. You removed my cloth and clothed me with gladness, so that I may sing to you and be silent. Lord my God, I will praise you forever.